Metanomics is brought to you by Remedy Communications and Dusan Writers Metaverse.
So now it's time for our regular closing comment, connecting the dots. Earlier this week, former Metanomics producer Lynn Collins passed me some very welcome news about Peggy Sheehy. Peggy is a library media specialist and instructional technology facilitator at Suffern Middle School in New York State. And as viewers of Metanomics know, because she's been on twice, she's been working tirelessly to bring students and teachers into Second Life. So what's the news? This week, Peggy Sheehy won the Making It Happen Award, which is issued by ISTE, the International Society for Technology in Education, and was conferred during their big convention just this week. The name of the award is a pun, by the way, because making it happen can also be read as making IT happen. And that is exactly what Peggy has done by bringing what by now must be more than 1,000 students into Second Life. From the ISTE website, I read, quote, "Making It Happen is an internationally recognized awards program for educators in the field of educational technology integration in K-12 schools. The program identifies and rewards educational technology leaders around the world for their commitment and innovation." Commitment and innovation indeed. This is a real honor for Peggy, and it's a success not just for Peggy, but for the thousands of educators who are active in Second Life and see virtual worlds as an important part of the future of education. As John Lester, Pathfinder Linden, said on Metanomics last summer, the educators in Second Life are an unusually innovative and collaborative group, and businesses have a lot to learn from their successes. One thing we can learn is, and this is my point today, is that we need to change the way we talk about the current technological state of virtual worlds. Just like some people, because of their jobs, have to change the way they talk about the weather. Now, everyone's probably heard the old saw that everyone talks about the weather, but nobody does anything about it. Well, we who are active in Second Life and other virtual worlds are constantly talking about the platforms that feel like our homes or our classrooms. And we talk about them like people so often do about the weather. We make small talk about firewalls and crashes, the problems with search, and we debate whether clunky interfaces are a bigger problem than high bandwidth demands. Just like we would complain about rain or snow and debate whether it's the heat or the humidity that makes us feel so uncomfortable. There's some entertainment value in that, but it's not all that productive. But when we are trying to, as Peggy's award says, when we're trying to make it happen, we need to sound more like airline pilots and air traffic controllers. These people talk about the weather not because they're going to change it and not for small talk, but because they have to live with it and work around it. So we need to make sure everyone knows which squalls are on the horizon, which storm clouds will pass first, so that we can plot our trajectories and use the right de-icing tools. And what Peggy has shown us is that, come hail or sleet or freezing computers, we can work with the inclement weather that virtual worlds are continually handing us, and as the award says, make it happen. Linden Lab says they're going to remake their interface and make many other changes, and I fully expect they will, and other worlds will come forward with their solutions too. The clouds will disperse, but right now, we need to keep on our raincoats, keep close tabs on the weather patterns, and keep up the hard work, because when our fair weather friends and colleagues come into a metaverse of sunny skies and stable, approachable virtual worlds, we will need to have already figured out what these worlds are good for, what exactly is that it that we want to make happen, and how we can do it in a way that achieves our goals as educators, business people, civil servants, political activists. That isn't easy to do, and I'm happy to see that people like Peggy Sheehy, who are doing it so well, are getting the recognition that they deserve.